guys, happy last day of the cruise. I'm so sad. Today is the last full day, and it's also our day at sea. So right now, I mean right in front of me, I can just see the ocean. It's very, very pretty, and we are just sailing away all the way back to Miami. I can't believe it's already the last day. I literally feel like I just got here. But just because it's the last day doesn't mean we're not gonna have fun. I woke up feeling very refreshed, so I went up to Cabanas. I got my usual breakfast buffet, and then I actually ordered a room service coffee. And I'm gonna be honest, the coffee was okay. I got their salted caramel latte, and I got it iced with almond milk, but I think maybe they didn't understand that because it kind of just tasted like iced almond milk. I didn't really taste anything else, but you know, we tried it. It was fun, so I actually might get another coffee here in a second. Then they had an animation drawing, which is one of my favorite things to do, I guess. I think it's something they just started. So today we drew reindeer Pluto. It was so fun. I think mine turned out cute. Here's what he looks like. These are like the little Christmas lights around his antlers. It was fun. I'm actually really glad I went because it was a lot of fun. But I thought it'd be fun to start today giving you guys a stateroom tour. Full in-depth tour of the room. I'm going to show you guys every little crevice. Oh, and this is my outfit of the day. It's giving Christmas. I have on this green dress from Target. You might recognize it from the first time I went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and got rained out. I'm re-wearing it. And it actually was raining earlier today too. And then I'm wearing this little jacket in case I get a little chilly. And then I'm wearing my Christmas Crocs. I know it's... you know what? I'm not gonna make excuses. I love these shoes. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. But anyways, let me show you guys my room. So when you walk in, you have to put your key card in this little thing, and that controls the lights. When you walk in, to the left is the closet area. So this is where I've been hanging up all of my outfits, and then there's also a safe right there, life jackets, and then we have another closet that is, just more closet space, I guess. So I put one of my suitcases and more life jackets. So there are actually two separate areas for the bathroom. So this first area is the toilet. It's cute. I love that the towels have the Disney Cruise Line logo on them. The mirror, the lighting's really pretty in here. And then you actually get like a liquid soap, which is so nice because I love liquid rather than the hand soap. You get a lot of storage space. You get two little shelves. And then this is the shower. It's also very nice. I think this has the best lighting in the whole room. But you also get two little shelves, another sink. This one just had the bar soap. And then this is your shower. So you get this detachable shower head, which is really nice. But then you also get a bathtub, so I've been using both. They also give you H2O products. And of course there's little Mickeys on the shower curtain. It's so cute. I keep forgetting about it, but you do have a full-length mirror. And then right over here is just like a little area. Sometimes this is where I'll put my empty plates and such. And you have these cups for water and ice that also have the Cruise Line logo. I love it. And so I put all of like my ears and hats, everything there. And then there's another little shelf. There's a ton of storage space. And then in these drawers, I have all of my clothes and t-shirts and shorts and stuff like that. And then this is the bed. I think the bed is so comfortable, and then you get this little Cruise Line towel every night. And this is what they use for the little animals, this little towel, or blanket, sorry. And then I also brought a blanket of my own and my little Mickey gingerbread. And there's also two little hooks there to hang stuff. By the bed, you have these little nightstands. Oh, I didn't even realize. So the lamp is a map. But on the map, it shows you like all the different Disney destinations. So like there's a castle if there's a Disney park there, and then the Disney cruise ships for where they sail. That's really cool. And then across from the bed, you have this gorgeous little painting of all of the ships. Well, this was before the Wish came along, so the Magic, which I've been on the Magic when I was in middle school. I remember that ship. And then the Wonder, the Dream, which is where we are, and the Fantasy. And then over here is like the living room area. So there's another piece of artwork that is so cool. And then I guess there's this curtain if you want to separate the rooms, which I of course didn't need to, but that's nice. And then I think this is actually a bed that comes down from the ceiling if you need it. And then I think the couch pulls out as well. So here is the couch. It's also very comfortable, very spacious. And then there's this little table, which is I've been using so much. And then here's the little desk area. So this is where I've been doing my makeup. Thankfully I figured out that that light turns on, which has been helping tremendously. But here is the TV. I turned it off, but let me turn it on for you. So here's the TV. What's Disney on Demand? I guess I really haven't explored a lot of these, and I should have. Oh my gosh, no, you're kidding me. There's Disney movies on demand? I'm jumping off the ship. I could have been watching movies this whole time. Can you watch Teen Beach Movie? You can watch Teen Beach Movie. You can watch High School Musical. How did I not? On the Resort Smart TVs that I've seen before, they don't have this. They have Disney on Demand, but it's like you can watch Happily Ever After, or you can watch like these short clips. I've been watching Big City Greens. Let me go to the veranda. It's gonna be really windy though. This is just the prettiest view. And then I get 2 little chairs and a little table. Now I think I'm going to go up to the deck 11, and kind of see what's going on. I know I want to get a little picture, maybe like overlooking the cruise ship. We're not, okay, no. Just got back to my room and look at the blanket. It's a Mickey Mouse. This is like the survey you fill out to like let them know about your experience. If my energy is off today, it's because my energy is off because I'm sad. Like I feel like I've been sad today that the cruise is over, even though literally I had a full day. I had a full day. Tomorrow I'm allowed to be sad. Today I shouldn't be sad. Oh my gosh, it is so windy. And I mean, obviously, right? Like we're on a cruise ship that's moving. I guess I didn't realize how windy it would be. And I say that because I went up to the deck because I wanted to get a cute little photo. My hair literally was all over the place. And then I didn't even dare to set up my tripod because that's how I'm getting most of my photos, is I just set up my tripod. Oh no, it's tangled. It was too windy for my tripod. Oh no, I hate when this happens. Besides getting a picture, it was too windy to just like sit up on the deck and enjoy it. So I went into Cove Cafe. I went up to the bartender slash barista, I guess he does both. And I was like, hey, like, do you have espresso martinis? I asked like just in case, and he looked at me and he goes, yeah, can I see your ID? Not thinking I was 21, thinking I was like some kid being like, hey, can I get an espresso martini? This is not coming out, by the way. So I went back to my bag, got my ID, showed him my ID, and he was like, you do not look 21. And so I felt so awkward. I was like, oh, haha. I don't like the fact that I look young because I feel like nobody takes me seriously. But you know, I like to see it as a good thing because that just means I could still be on Disney Channel. Oh, I'm sorry if this is gross. So the show of the night is Disney's Believe, and I remember seeing this when I came on the Dream a few years ago. I don't really remember much of the show. I think it's going to make me cry. No, I know the show is going to make me cry because I think it's all about, if I had to guess, like believing in yourself. There's gonna be some Disney message there. I'm very, very excited for it, and I want to make sure I get a good seat. So I'm gonna go to the 8 o'clock showing of the show. Or it's 8:30, so I need to line up at 8 o'clock. I actually think this is really funny that I'm changing my hairstyle, but like I still have a bow. I got my fun drink for the show. I just got another espresso martini, but this time he put like a little design on it and then made a Mickey Mouse out of chocolates. I love it. But now it's time to go get a spot for Disney's Believe, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Oh, guys. That show was horrible. It was horrible because it made me sob. It was embarrassing how many tears I shed, and I think I could probably cry again just thinking about it. The show didn't make me cry for the reason I thought it would. I thought since it was called Disney's Believe, it was gonna be about like believing in yourself and believing in your dreams, kind of like the Walt Disney mantra, and I thought that's why I was gonna cry, because I was gonna be like, yeah, I do need to follow my dreams, like I do need to believe in myself. But that's actually not what it was about at all. And I don't know if you guys want spoilers or not, because you're not allowed to film the show, right? And so I would never do that, but I'll talk to you guys about it. So it's about this dad who has a daughter, and his daughter like believes in magic, and the dad is a florist, or not a florist, a botanist, someone who specializes in like finding plants, which is very interesting, a very interesting career choice, I thought. But he's trying to grow this flower, and the flower's not growing, and the daughter's like, well, use magic. He's like, honey, magic isn't real. But it was her birthday, and he like didn't care. He's like, after I figure out how to grow this flower, then we'll celebrate. It was like the classic case of a parent not really paying attention to their child, and their child being so excited and full of life and then getting neglected. He kind of made the daughter upset, so she ran away, and then he accidentally rubs his watering can, but then the genie comes out, and the genie was so good. His comedic timing was so good, and he made a bunch of jokes. The dad ended up being actually really funny too later on in the show. Like, they joke about stuff on the ship, like cabanas and the food places, and the dad accidentally wishes that he could believe in magic, so the genie goes on this big journey to try to help the dad believe in magic. One of my favorite parts, I think, definitely, there was a whole Princess and the Frog dance number, and the main singer for that, it wasn't Tiana, although Tiana was absolutely beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. She wasn't like a specific character. She had the most gorgeous voice like ever, like ever. And then they did this big princess scene where they had a few princesses come out. They had Cinderella, Aurora, and Jasmine come out, and then they had his daughter come out as a fully grown like woman, as a princess who's found her prince. And that's when I just lost it. And I'm gonna start crying again because girl, get it together. Because then it really was about like growing up and like not letting your kids grow up too fast. And then he sang Baby Mine from Dumbo. That's when I like lost it ×2. Not only was he singing like a super emotional song and he was dancing with his daughter, but then they had on the screen all of like just like a flashback to every Disney character with their family. Disney can't be doing that to me. This is like, yes, it was about getting her dad to believe in magic, but really it was just about spending time with your loved ones and not letting like those little moments pass you by. And I thought that was a really nice lesson. So all in all, the show was amazing. Oh, I got a notification that see you real soon. Oh, we should go. It's like a goodbye party. I didn't even know. Bro, I'm gonna go like this.
Princess with the glass slipper. Everybody make some noise for Princess Cinderella. From a tale as old as time, it's Princess Belle. And from a whole new world, it is Princess Jasmine. Now everyone, let's make some noise for our favorite party pop. It's Pluto, everyone.
See ya real soon. because we like you. Happy holidays, everybody!
Goodbye! Goodbye, everyone!
See you later, everybody! Bye! Goodbye now! You're gonna see me real soon!
I took the stairs from deck 4 to deck 9. That's where I am. And they get me. Oh, give me a second. I got a little Mickey. This is my second golden Mickey. I definitely got one from the golden Mickeys on the first night, and then I got one on the last night, and I'm such a little weirdo for these keepsakes. Like, to most people, it's just trash, but to me, it's a memory. That's good. Guess who cried again? This girl. I didn't even know they did the show, so thank goodness the Navigator app gave me the notification. I don't even think I hearted the show. I think it's one of those things they just automatically add to your plans because they want you to be there for the final goodbye. It was cute, but oh, I gotta tell you guys what happened. So I got there and I somehow got a really good spot. What they typically do is they let all the kids sit down on the floor in front and then the adults stand behind them, which I think is so sweet. There was just a lot of commotion because I'm sure everybody's grumpy because it's the last day, you know, they've been on a cruise for 4 days. But I think some of the adults were like fighting or something around me. It was a very drama-filled spot. One of the crew members came out and she announced that the characters were gonna meet for 20 minutes. I thought that was so cool because if there was a character you really didn't get to meet, like, this is your time to meet them. The thing is, once that happened, that's when the lobby became a madhouse. As we all like dispersed, these two ladies that were standing next to me, they were yelling at the two people in the front. Literally, it was like a fight. They're like, how dare you, like, how dare you take up a space, like, blah blah. Then she started cursing, but as she was trying to leave, and I had nothing to do with any of this, I was just standing there. As she was trying to leave, she was pushing me. Her hand was on her kid, and I guess she was like pushing me. I wasn't even in the way. But she was pushing me pretty hard just to try to get out of the way. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I just kind of stood there and took it. I would have left. I would have just said, screw it, I'm not meeting anybody because it was crazy. But I was already in the crowd. Leaving would have been even worse. So I just kind of got pushed a lot. Let's see. I think it's about 11. It is. It is 11. So I think there's only one more thing left to do. I had to get the pizza. Good old Floze Cafe pizza. I'm in no rush to go to bed because once I go to bed, then the adventure is over. I literally am procrastinating. Oh, that's so sad. At least that happened on the end of the cruise. I've just been in the lobby trying to make this TikTok to the Lizzie McGuire What Dreams Are Made Of because we're on the Disney Dream. And I'm just really soaking in every last second. So I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you guys this, but I quite literally just ran into Ant-Man and Wasp and Spider-Man and all your favorite Marvel characters. So here's what happened. Also, it's almost 2 a.m. I'm really gonna hate myself tomorrow. This is all like core memory for me, honestly. Like right now, core memory, I'm happy. Tomorrow, aka in like 5 hours, I'm gonna be grumpy. So I went to the lobby because I knew for once during like the whole cruise nobody was gonna be there, and there wasn't anybody there except for these two people. It was like a mom and son, but they were both grown. They were getting photos, and so I just offered to take their photo because I was like, oh my gosh, like I'd love to take your photo. And then I ended up talking to them a little bit later, and they're from Los Angeles, and I was like, oh wow, I love LA. So they're Disneyland people, but I made friends and they were so sweet, and we just talked about how like we just love getting photos. And then so I made my little TikTok and just really just soaked in the last true few moments on the cruise. And then I really needed water, and so typically when I get water I go up to deck 11 right outside of Cabanas, like right by the pool. I don't know if there's other places to get water, but that's the only place I know because Cabanas is closed at night and their drink machines don't work. So where I was in the lobby, so I took the elevator all the way up and then I had to walk all the way across the deck I was right here, the lobby area, the cabanas was over here, and right in the middle is the stage where they do things, and they're rehearsing for the Marvel Day at Sea, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could talk to you guys about. I'm just not allowed to film it, so of course I did not film it or anything, but I did see Spider-Man on the stage, so I don't know, guys, maybe we're gonna have to do another cruise so we can go do the Marvel Day at Sea. So they're rehearsing for the show. I walk by, like, trying to be all cool to get my water. The water is literally roped off because I guess they were mopping the floor and it was too wet. So I had to awkwardly turn around and walk back. And as I was walking back, I had to go back where I came from. Out come Ant-Man and Wasp, literally came out of this random door. Like, there's a door right here and I'm walking in here. I quite literally almost ran into them, and so I just let them go. And then I like awkwardly was walking behind them because I was going to the stairs this way and they were going right here. The whole thing was like, I just don't want to bother them. Like, it's really cool. It was really cool to see it all, but like, gotta internally think it's cool. So I'm doing the tips right now. So what they do is they give you this little, well, it's a full sheet of paper, but it's perforated, so you rip it off. So it has like who they were, like their server, hostess, whatever. It has their name, has how much you give them, and like your name and your room stuff. I also give you these like little envelopes, and so you put the card in the, it's actually really, really nice. The fixed amount is already on here, so they just charge your account. I think these are more so like just a formality. It's like the gesture, like, here you go, thank you so much, and then you can add more. And I want to add more for my stateroom host because he was just so great. Oh guys, it's been real fun hanging out on these little cruise adventures together. I hope you've had fun because I had a blast. Like, truly, genuinely, it was a good time. I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to go on this cruise, and a lot of that is because of you guys. So thank you guys for making this happen. And you know what, I wish we could all go on a Disney cruise together. If I could make that happen, I would rent out a whole Disney cruise. We'll call it the Disney Enchanted, and we'll all go on the cruise together and have a very fun time. You know, let me work on that. I'll get back to you. I hope you'll subscribe so you can stick around and hang out with me more. The crazy thing is that I'm so sad to leave the Disney cruise, but I literally get to go back home to Walt Disney World. We have so many more Disney adventures to go on in Walt Disney World, in Disneyland, and who knows where else that next year will bring us. Thank you so much for coming on this adventure with me. I have a feeling our Sweet Life on Deck era is not gonna be over anytime soon, so I guess it's time for me to start booking our next cruise. And as our time on the Disney Dream comes to a close, our cruise adventures are only beginning. From the moment I stepped onto this ship, I knew that I was meant to be here, but I didn't know why. Maybe it was to meet my soulmate. Maybe it was to relax. Maybe it was simply to get good content. Whatever it was, I hoped that by the end of the cruise, I would figure it out. And I think I did. Every day on this ship had one thing in common: me crying. I cried at everything, which isn't unusual, but there was something magical on this ship that made me overflow with emotion every single day. And I think the source of that magic was the entertainment. When I was watching the shows, I felt like I was in the wrong place. Like I was supposed to be on stage with them. I'm supposed to be making an impact on the audience, making them cry. That's always been my plan. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be on Disney Channel. And I guess since the pandemic, I've kind of let that dream go. So I thought to myself, well, maybe this is what I needed to learn. Maybe it's time to get back into performing, back into auditioning. But I couldn't help but shake something else that happened. One of the performers said my videos encourage them to be where they are. My videos impact other people? You know, that's all I've ever really wanted, to make an impact. And it made me realize something. Maybe I'm not meant to be on stage with these performers, because maybe I was meant to create my own stage, my own musical, my own Disney Channel. I'm excited to take this knowledge with me into the new year. And one of the things I'm prioritizing is getting back into my performing roots. I've decided that I'm going to start taking ballet classes, just for fun. I'm nervous, but I think it's going to make me really happy. And maybe I'll even find the courage to pursue acting again. One day. Overall, I think my time aboard the Disney Dream has taught me the most cliche lesson in the world, and that is to dream and to keep dreaming, no matter what other people may say. I hope we can all find the courage to follow our dreams, no matter what they are or what people may think. Because to live a life truly for yourself, doing things that make you happy, now that's what dreams are made of.